Awaken Cohort.
And welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Boss Mod. I'm Rear Admiral Tarek in the battleship GCS Chopper as we continue our campaign against the evil Romulan Star Empire. And we are apparently have come across either another planet of Romulus or something going on here, because the planet here at 1912 was a homeworld assault, which we managed to absolutely annihilate and do excellently well. Yeah, all things considered, things are going pretty good. A battleship really does mean something important on the eastern half of the galaxy, where, you know, plasma torpedoes reign supreme. And as you can see, we are sort of drooping all over. We're basically maple syrup, although I don't know what you would pour on maple syrup on that's green. Well, anyway, so let's pop back here, go quick, supply yards. 61 damage, 17 more damage was discovered in the middle of the repairs, or perhaps maybe they broke 17 more points of damage while they were doing things shoddy workmanship at that star yard after all. And we need a whole bunch more Marines, just for a couple more spare parts, because we ended up using some. Let's get up to 25. Just running a half load, just in case. We're not really saving up for anything big and important right now, so we may as well spend points on making things kosher. So, shipyard assault, nice and ready for us to rock on. A little bit of siege work. Hit that red alert, increase that speed. Come over here for the Wild Weasel. It sounds like something you would say, like, sort of... Well, it reminds me of Fievel Goes West, where the one dog is trying to teach Fievel the lazy eye. Anyway, we are escorted today, of course, by GCS Eradicator. That is one heck of an aggressive name for a Gorn ship. Eradicator? Wow, I approve, but definitely aggressive and forward-thinking of a name. And we are squaring off against a freighter, and a frigate. And that's 3, so there's not any more. I'm pretty certain the maximum number of enemy vessels we can run into on this mission is 3. So, I don't know who got their message wrong, but we must have come in and managed to take something very, very important. Or, like, snuck them out of position. Maybe there was a distraction move. That's entirely possible. Right now, parts of the Gorn fleet are luring out the main Romulan battle line and pulling them out of position so we could slam into this shipyard repair facility over Romulus. I'm going to guess this is Romulus. One of these is Romulus, and the one that we fought the homeworld assault mission is the one we're going to declare Romulus, because otherwise we took Romulus by running a patrol against a frigate. I think it was a frigate. It was a while ago. Continue to prep the Wild Weasel, just frankly out of habit. I mean, we don't need to. We might be able to kill this guy with phasers alone. That's all I'm saying. We've got 16 phasers, and his entire armament is completely inadequate to deal with what we can spit out. Point blank range, all phasers engaged. Didn't kill him, but we didn't get all the phasers on target. There we go. We killed him. So, yeah, that's done. I'd like the frigate, please. Hi. R-type plasma torpedo is ready to rock. Dump it on him. We're not going to waste the Wild Weasel shuttle. Slow down. Let's give more power to the forward shield. Slammed into him. Another plasma torpedo. Hurt him a bit. Don't have any phasers for that. So we managed to hit him a couple of times. His weapons basically bounced off our shields. He just did not have anything capable of handling that. Fire an R-type plasma torpedo in his direction. I'm anticipating a Wild Weasel, but this one didn't drop one. Come on. It'll show up right now. There you go. Perfect timing. We've got a stern-type plasma torpedo ready to spit his way the moment he decloaks. And we have a whole bunch of other plasma ready to go after him the moment this attack shift goes away. We've got 2 decoy shuttles ready. We're not going to use either of them. We're not going to build any more of them. There's no point. Attack shift is gone. All the plasma. Slow down, slow down. There we go. Shattered. And we'll come down. Increase speed again. We don't really need to pay too much attention to what's going on. They just don't have the plasma torpedo capable of destroying us. I should launch my pseudo-fighters. Honestly, probably could. But I don't want to risk it, because if he fires an F-type plasma torpedo into one of them, it probably will kill it. Well, maybe not. I think they can take one F-type plasma torpedo. But one and his phaser X's, that would kill it. So, I don't want to risk a 212 cost pseudo-fighter for a little bit of convenience. I'll do some convenience, but I'm not going to be stupid about it. I mean, those pseudo-fighters are... Well, they're basically... I get to carry around really nice frigates. I mean, that's the bottom line right there. He's come out of cloak. We've got an R-type plasma torpedo ready for him in just a moment. One more tick of the clock, and we will manage to get the R-type plasma torpedo to fire. Fire! There we go. All weapons select. No Wild Weasel. And, okay, all weapons. Anything at all. Nope. There we go. Target destroyed. And on to the star docks. Maximum increase in time, and we will set course to take aims. Okay, so 3 targets. Eradicator's not even dented. Our forward shields are perfectly fine. We'll probably have our R-type... Yeah, we'll have our R-type torpedo by the time we actually get in range. There's no concern of that. So, on course, on target, get ready to kill. R-type plasma torpedo is ready. We'll fire at a range of 15, then soar on in and annihilate him with the rest of the plasma torpedoes. We've done this so many times that the game may as well just say, you win, congratulations. We haven't taken any damage. Our forward shields are still in great condition. But there's literally nothing they can do to stop us. Still, the game is going to make us go through the whole thing. Which, to be fair, it should. It would be wrong of us to just be able to skip levels. Slow down, speed of time. No, we don't need to. Plasma torpedo selected. All plasma torpedoes away. Bores right on through. All weapons select. Oh, the phasers didn't fire. Oh, not good. I didn't realize I needed the phasers for this. So blast him with a whole bunch more firepower. His F-type torpedo's offline. Oh, and here I was being all like, game, you don't need to even be here anymore. If he cloaks, I'm gonna... No, just don't cloak. Please don't. We did 111 damage with that one shot. Which I shouldn't be hugely surprised by. I mean, our plasma torpedo armament is absolutely absurdly high. But still, 111 damage in that shot. There we go. Phasers. Phasers make the world go round. They make everything fun and dandy. Maximum 11's speed. Our R-type plasma torpedo. We'll have to fire this a little bit closer. We do, after all, want to make sure we destroy it in one pass rather than having to go around. R-type plasma torpedo is away. We've exchanged plasma torpedoes, and he's dumped a wild weasel. We're on target, ready to go. All weapons select. Attack ship is gone. Boom. Didn't kill him? I don't believe that. We've done this loads of time, and that's always killed them in the past. There we go. I guess some of the phasers just didn't fire? Weird. And we're going to go a little bit slower, make sure that we've got some defenses on the forward. We're looking at 26. We don't quite need that much. 22? Yeah, 22 is enough. Should be able to bounce a plasma torpedo off our forward shield with that. I mean, the maximum we can do is 20. Super long-range fire from the Eradicator. It hasn't quite figured out how it's supposed to use those plasma torpedoes. R-type plasma torpedo is select. Torpedo away. Slow down a little bit. He just took it. Okay. Normal phasers. All other weapons. There we go. Forward shield collapsed, and we took some damage. That's a little annoying, actually. How did the forward shield drop? Was it splashback? It must have been splashback damage. I cannot conceive of a Plasma F getting through that reinforcement. 450 prestige, and the tile is neutral. We'll pop back over here really quick. Go, hey, supplies. We need a little bit of repairs. Nothing too special, just small amounts. And we're good on that. So, map, back to the neutral tile. And I don't want to do a surprised reversed for another victory. If we can avoid it, we don't like doing surprised reverses. That's how we beat the other homeworld assault. It was a surprise reverse, wasn't it? I think so. I don't quite remember. Hit the wild weasel, speeds up, and of course, the shields. We need the shields at full power. Thank you. Reinforce to the front. And we are currently escorting today by broadsword. We've hired the pirates again. Hi, pirates. Yeah, you're going to escort our gigantic battleship. Wouldn't you, want to sort of keep an eye on that, considering that it is such a huge portion of your GDP? Shut up. You're escorting. Unfortunately, we're squaring off against a light cruiser, a frigate, and a freighter. Okay, I thought this was bigger. I was like, unfortunately, there's probably like 3 heavy cruisers about to bear down on us. That could potentially kill us. No. It's a frigate, a freighter, and a light cruiser. No concerns here at all. Gonna be 100% honest. Sorry, buddies. You don't stand a chance. I probably have enough firepower to annihilate one of you in one pass. That's not even really a concern. So we'll probably knock out the frigate in one go. For completeness sake, I will prep a second wild weasel just in case. But unless he's packing like an R-type plasma torpedo, I don't anticipate needing it. He has dumped his pseudo-fighters, so now we do need to dump ours. A little bit of defensive work over here. And stand by, R-type plasma. Ooh, we're still a turn and a half away from having it ready, and he's cloaked. Oh wow, how many pseudo-fighters is that? Whew. You are looking at 4 pseudo-fighters. That's 6 Plasma F torpedoes. Okay, that is actually... That's worthy of concern. Okay. None of our plasma torpedoes are on at the moment. Slow down a bit, slow down a bit, slow down even more. Okay, the plasma D is engaging. And all stop, all stop. Deploy the Wild Weasel. And our pseudo fighters doing an excellent job wiping out the enemy. Oh, I love how well they work. Oh crap. Incoming plasma torpedo to the front. Bounced off the reinforcement. Our D-type is once again back online, dealing the damages. Oh, lovely. Do they have a 360-degree mount? It looks like that. Wow. I'm even more impressed by these ships. I'm normally pretty impressed by them, but I'm even more impressed now. There's the light cruiser. Increase the speed. As soon as that R-type plasma torpedo bears, I want you to open fire. Engage. Let's see if we can't force him to drop some speed. Let's, of course, see if we can't get the nose on. We've got quite a bit of reinforcement on here. He has gone into cloak. R-type torpedo the second. And he did... You can double Wild Weasel from cloak. That I didn't know. Rear plasma torpedo, nothing to engage. Oh, actually, no. Hi. You're getting an S-type plasma torpedo to the face. And you're just sitting there in cloak. I can't do anything about you. So you've dumped your Wild Weasel. Okay, that's fine. And you're sitting there. Interesting. Increase speed. We got to pull off to the side. Unfortunately, we can't just hover here. And it is going to take a long time to make this turn. Broadsword finally getting involved, launching its missiles. And let's set the shield reinforcement to 360 degrees. I want that full defensive. Pseudo-fighters have Marines on them? Or did Marines get beamed onto you? No, you beamed Marines over them. What is this? I understand they're small starships, so they're basically just non-warp capable frigates or corvettes. However you want to describe it, but still. Oh, you've come out of cloak. Hi, buddy. Let's get an S-type plasma torpedo your way. And yeah, that was enough to make you dump the Wild Weasel in terror. Which I can understand. All weapons select, prepare to, well, it's not going to be a ton of plasma. It's only a single plasma map, but it is a lot of phaser fire we're about to curl in on them. Attack ship goes away. All weapons fire. There we go. Didn't kill him, didn't expect it to, but it did deal a decent amount of damage. We take out, looks like both of his plasma F torpedoes. He's immediately patching this one. This one's destroyed, and the 3 is offline. So we're going to have to pull away. We'll have another F-type plasma torpedo for him, and a little bit more phaser fire. I don't anticipate that doing a whole ton, but it's something. And also our pseudo-fighter is able to get in on this party. Oh no, they're going after the Invenio. The Invenio's coming out of a cloak. And good hits, managing to nail some targets. Yes, we're pretty much ignoring this raider. He's got 5 phaser ones. Not even worth caring about. The Invenio has 2 plasma Fs, and the Flemio Acceptor also has 2 plasma Fs, but they're both offline. All up and select. I don't really have much of a shot on you, do I, until I close into within a range of 3? There we go, engage. Oh, I did. I didn't realize my S-type plasma torpedoes were in range. He does not have enough power to cloak anymore. Now we've got the advantage. Now it's time to run roughshod over him. It's not that they really stand any chance of winning, it's just that they're annoyingly persistent because of the cloak. That's the big deal here. The fact that they cloak, and we don't really have a whole ton of methods of dealing with that, I mean, nobody does in this game, it's not like Gorn are especially poor at it, it just makes things last longer than they need to. R-type plasma torpedo, spit that one out, head it right towards him, see if he's got a shuttle. He does not have a shuttle bay. At least not that I'm seeing, but, you know, the game could, of course, be lying to me that this broken-down shuttle bay actually does have a shuttle that can launch. Does it just mean that he can't, like, it won't recharge after he uses it? Attack ship goes away, everything fired, he's dead. On to the freighter. Hello, little freighter. You picked the wrong place to be. Both of our gunboats are still alive. Just gotta check that to make sure. I mean, these are expensive. They are 212 a pop. I like them. They're quite powerful. They're very enjoyable things to have on a supporting mission. They really help resolve some of the numbers plasma problem. But if we lose any of them, it's really, really expensive. So we're currently just trying to cut off his turn a little bit. We don't have a ton... Well, we could catch him. I mean, we are shoving a ton of power into our shields. This is actually a pale yellow double right now. Increase speed. We're going to have to catch him. Increase the speed of time, since we're just moving to catch him. You're not going to be able to get away from us. You understand this, right? I mean, there's no hope of that. Phaser select. Let's see if we can't gut him open. Slow down normal speed. Phasers. Open him up like a can opener. Look at that power drop. He's dumped a mine. Oh, how cute. All up and select. Plasma. Target. Annihilated. Excellent work. Battering ram. Just right through him. Let's see if we've taken that tile, because if so, ooh, that'll be so much power for so little work. 2 of our shields, however, kind of damaged. 208 prestige and a tile. Ooh. Not good, Romulans. Not good. Let's press out over here and start trying to push this advantage a little bit more. We want to spread out. We want to get more power. We want to be able to hound the enemy. Get that red alert. Increase the speed. And I'm tempted to deploy my pseudo-fighters immediately. They are pretty quick, and I can send them on their way. Intercepted an enemy convoy. Increase the speed of time. And also, don't forget, you need to reinforce that forward shield. It's important. It really is. Reinforcements. Oh boy, this looks like we're fighting an enemy dreadnought. It is this sweet-ass version, the one that I really like. I don't know why, but I just really like this design for a dreadnought. It seems very cool and Romulan to me. First, Wild Weasel is ready. Second Wild Weasel is in progress. Let's slow down the speed of time just a little bit and go Shuttle Bay, deploy, and deploy. We're all ready and able to fight. He's probably going to have a Plasma D torpedo of some kind, so we're going to have to try and overwhelm him with some really heavy firepower to open with. R-type Plasma torpedo is selected and ready to go. Yeah, he's deployed his pseudo-fighters, so our pseudo-fighters hopefully will go after them. Stay a little bit away from this engagement. We do want our ships to not avoid each other, but I want my pseudo-fighters to avoid him if at all possible. Fire an R-type Plasma torpedo from a bit of a range. I want to bait out his Wild Weasel as best I can. If he takes it, excellent. If not, who cares? So, waiting for it. He is dropping in speed. And that was a mistake. That was a pure mistake. We do have a shuttle we have to take out. Pseudo-fighter. Oh, he doesn't have any Plasma Ds, it appears. Oh, crap. No, get back to the ship. You. Oh, no, it just faded. Huh. Interesting. We're still currently suffering under the problems of his Wild Weasel. I don't... speed up just a little bit more. Come on. Turn it off. There it is. It's off. All weapons fire. Oh, crap. Did we dump another shuttle in time? I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention. Oh, we did! Oh, we were able to just gut him, and he had no... 88 damage. It's not a huge amount for how much plasma we can actually spit out, but still. Shut that off. It's just... It's not helping. It's not helping anybody. We really can't deal a whole lot of damage through him. You're going to get an S-type plasma torpedo from the stern mount. It's just going to happen. Because you're on that angled side, and, well, it's going to be funny. Not super funny, haha, but kind of. Somebody's just initiated a high energy turn. Oh, both of our Wild Weasels did it. Like, we must turn immediately. So, plasma torpedo out that way. Let's start hitting them. And he's still in cloak. If we can just get around a little bit more. Also, we're going to go defenses set to 360 since our nose isn't pointing to anything important. Only several of the systems are down. That wasn't a kill. Well, it did slow him down to a speed of 6. Oh, I was hoping for a moment that he had come out of cloak, but he didn't. Our pseudo-fighters, however, doing a wonderful job of just laying into him with their phasers. They may not be able to fire their plasma torpedoes, but they still have a pretty significant... Yeah, they've got, what, 3 phaser 1 armaments. So I've basically got a frigate worth of phasers just sort of soaring around the area at this point. Okay, we're lined up and we're ready to kill. All weapons select. Come on, just give me a shot here. Phasers all select. Let's cause some damage. Only did 4 damage with that. He's coming out of cloak. Plasma torpedoes away. Opened him up like a can opener. He did dump a Wild Weasel, but we have the rest of the plasma complement ready to fire as soon as that dies. So stand by. Okay, you can mind me. Oh, forward shields are down. All torpedoes fire. Let's get the Wild Weasels back immediately. Or not the Wild Weasels, but our friendly fighters. Return to the ship. And increase speed. Let's get going. Come on. Select. Return. Okay, they're returning. That went a little bit different than how I had planned. Not gonna lie. So we managed to take that on the stern shields. There's no more mine in the way, so he can return home nice and safe. I would like a forward shield at any moment that you please. Just finish fixing that, and that'll be great. Yeah, I'm going to spend repair parts. This one first, and then this one. We need phaser 1s more than we need phaser 3s. That's just facts. So trundling along, trying to catch up, trying to accelerate. We don't exactly have what you might consider the best acceleration. We're a little bit big for that. A little hefty. Dragging ourselves around. Given the nature of our shield system, shield situation right now, all power to forward shields. Keep patching that engine. Aren't we up 76 or something like that? I really should remember our own power levels that we have hold at the maximum. Stern plasma torpedo, in his face. There we go. It's a wonderful position for a plasma torpedo. It's a very powerful position to be able to fire, or powerful torpedo to fire from the stern. Phaser 1s are select. Yeah, let's give him the full R. Hi, buddy. You're getting a plasma torpedo designed to engage dreadnoughts, frankly. And yeah, nothing. I didn't expect him to have anything, but there was always the off chance. There was always that minuscule chance that he had a wild weasel in the bay. I didn't think he had it, but, there was a chance. Closing in on this small freighter. We're planning on using an S-type torpedo off the port side. Just as soon as we get a bit closer. We may need to add an F-type torpedo to it. Hopefully not. And gonna call that range. I'm within range of 10. R-type torpedo. We're just gently measuring it out. Yep, he's dead. And coming into him being dead very shortly. Come on, a little bit more. And splash. And hi, my friend. I have another S-type torpedo and 2 F-type torpedoes. I'm going to close within a range of 10 to him. Just want to make sure. After all, we don't want him... Well, we don't want the plasma torpedo suddenly not having enough energy to actually kill him. And there we go. Final plasma torpedo out his way. This is what happens when a dreadnought does your convoy assaults. Yeah, C-76 power. So we were down a little bit. Mission complete. All targets annihilated. Excellent work, everybody. At some point, we're going to need another ship. Hopefully soon we'll be able to afford another battleship. It's probably going to be an X-type battleship, because I'm anticipating those coming online very shortly. 334 prestige. A tile is neutralized. Oh, so good. And we'll probably start putting pressure here on 1712. But first, we're going to come home. Hi. Supply yard. 131 damage. Wow. Dreadnought damage stacks up quick. Both of our fighters are fine. Get back up to 25 repair parts. And we need a couple more Marines. Just so that we have the Marines. There we go. We spent 65 on that. Well worth it. And we'll do a quick perusal of the shipyard. The BBF right here is 9505. So, or 9504. Cheaper than I thought. So, still available in this era. I'm not seeing the BBFX. Oh, no, here it is, the BBX, the flat-out battleship, Godzilla X-type battleship. Yeah. What happens? So the battery goes up, the power goes up by 6 points of total engine power. Transporters are the same. 16 phaser 1s become 16 phaser X's. Oh, it's so gloriously beautiful. It's probably also incredibly expensive. Oh, we know it's incredibly expensive. It's 10,000. Right? Yeah, 10,680. It's gonna be a while. We basically need to double this. And I am gonna go for that. I mean, the BBF is nice, but I'm willing to spend an additional 1,000 prestige for the massive increase in firepower that 16 phaser X's give you. But that's going to wrap it up for an episode right there. I've been Turek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.